An ABC 21 follow-up on a proposal under consideration by Fort Wayne City Council tonight. As Jeff Newmeyer explains, it looks to address problem properties.
Your experience as a homeowner, good or bad, can depend largely on the quality of people living next to you. A chronic problem property ordinance before City Council lays out a way for the city to crack down on people who own and occupy their homes, but whose conduct is deemed offensive or disorderly by their neighbors and police. Under the measure, homeowners running gambling or prostitution, dealing drugs or hosting gang activity, even causing excessive noise, could be turned into city police, and if an investigation substantiates the bad behavior, they could be subject to fines. The ordinance was tabled last month when certain council members raised concerns about it going too far. There are new amendments that would reduce the low-end fines from $250 to $100 per violation, and now there are exceptions spelled out that would protect targets whose disorderly behavior is found to be by victims or potential victims of domestic abuse, individuals in an emergency, or people with a physical or mental impairment, preventing them from controlling their own conduct.
It's been hard, I think, to get our arms around this one.
Democrat Jeff Paddock supports the tweaks to the ordinance and thinks city police are trained to make good decisions when enforcing it.
They're going to realize if it is a domestic disturbance, if it is an autistic person, if it is something that we wouldn't want to cite under this.
Virtually all city council members can be sympathetic with the idea of wanting to give relief to a person who lives next to a drug house, but several also don't want the solution to step on property rights. Republican Paul Ensley wants the language to more closely follow that found in a South Bend ordinance this one is modeled after. He claims that the South Bend code is more specific in detailing what constitutes conduct that crosses the line.
To make sure that folks are protected, but also that the ordinance doesn't run amok and end up getting people for having overgrown flower beds.
Right now, the top-end fines for violators run up to $2,500 a day. Jeff Newmeyer, ABC 21.
And Jeff Paddock supports an amendment that the ordinance be reviewed after 6 months to see if it's working or needs to be terminated.